Hey guys, so today's been kind of crazy. I was going to post a different video today, but since my day's been so bad, I didn't really want to post that other video because I didn't really want to look at it. So I might post it another time because I know we're like doing a lot of our own videos instead of the themes like we have been doing. And yeah, so today's just been a really bad day. And I know a few things that cheer me up, and I know since assuming a lot of the people who watch, well, the people who watch our videos are in the LGBT community. So I kind of wanted to make some suggestions about LGBT shows and books that are out there that I have watched and enjoyed. A lot of these have already ended, and I'm really sad and I'm really sorry. But if you haven't seen them, you can binge the entire thing and not have to wait for weeks or months to see new episodes. And I know a lot of them have had good, happy endings, and there are others that have not had good, happy endings, but from what they had, they were, it was good. Alright, so I'll tell you some of the ones that used to make me, like, super happy and obsessed and crazy. Alright, so I think the first show that I ever saw anything, like, LGBT that, like, was positive in my opinion was Degrassi. I feel like there's a lot of Canadian shows on this list. Like, most of the shows that I watch are Canadian because there is so much LGBT representation, and I love that. So, Degrassi has, let's see, there's lesbian characters, gay characters, trans characters, there's bisexual characters. I know there's even some pansexual characters. Yeah, so that show's really good. I'm sure you can find it somewhere online. And there is the new version of the show is on Netflix, and that's good too. The OG stuff I like better, but the new stuff I like too. And there's not a trans character in the new stuff, but there is a gay character and a lesbian character that's like in the process of discovering her sexuality and stuff. And I like her, and I like her storyline, so yeah, that's a good one. There's also Glee, which is like the obvious one. Let's see, there's Orphan Black, which is another Canadian one. And it's on season 5. I still haven't seen the most recent 3 episodes that have just come out, but it's really good, and there's a lesbian character. It's about clones, but there's a lesbian character in it, and there has been a trans character in it before. I mean, it was a small part, but it was good, and I love that there was trans representation. And it's on the last season, but yeah, so you can watch up to season 4 and then watch season 5 as it goes along. And yeah, that show's great, and Tatiana Maslany is like the most talented actress I think like ever. Because I always forget that she's like this. She's the same actress playing all these different clones, and it's crazy when I see interviews. I'm like, where's all the cast? But it's her. Like, it's almost all her. And alright, and another good show is Pretty Little Liars. It just ended last night. I was so sad. I loved the ending though. It was good. I know there was still some unanswered questions that I know a lot of people were upset about, but I liked it. And obviously, Emily, if you haven't watched it, she is a lesbian, and you can see her whole like stages of coming out, her whole process from the first episode to the last episode, and it's great to have a character that is in the LGBT community as one of the main characters. So I love that. She's not like a supporting character or like a super side character. She's one of the main characters, and I don't know why, but in the books she's bisexual. I don't know why they didn't make her bisexual. But yeah, another thing is the Pretty Little Liars books, where she is bisexual rather than a lesbian. But both are really good, and I recommend both of them. Another one is The Fosters. The Fosters has gay characters, lesbian characters, transgender characters, all kinds of stuff, and it has a great message, and I think that's one of my favorite shows because it's so good, and I love, I think his name's Elliot, the guy who plays the trans character. He plays a guy named Aaron, and I don't think he comes along until like season 3 or 4, but I love him a lot. I mean, I watched the show before that, but he made it better. And, alright, so another show is Faking It. The same guy I was just talking about, Elliot. He was on there the last season. It kind of ended abruptly, but the whole show is centered around a girl who's trying to figure out her sexuality and stuff, and she pretends to be a lesbian with her best friend, and then she realizes, oh shit, I may actually be a lesbian. And that kind of goes throughout their whole friendship journey and stuff. And it's really good. I love it. And I'm really sad that it ended. There's bisexual representation, lesbian representation, transgender representation, all kinds of queer representation. It's really good. I love it. Let's see. I know there's tons of books that and TV shows, but I'm kind of skipping. Oh, my shirt. Alright, so Carmilla, it's a 1 series. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's probably like the best web series on the entire internet. And I love it so much. It makes me happy every time I watch it, and I've seen it so many times. And it just ended season 3 in October? I think it ended in October. But there's a movie coming out this year, and I'm so excited. I am so happy to see it, and the whole cast is amazing. There's even a non-binary character, and they actually have a separate web series called Couple-ish, and it's so good. I love it. And right now, as of right now, it's airing every Saturday, but there's also season 1 that's already online. I can put some links in the description and stuff, and yeah, so, yeah, and then all of the shows on Kinda TV are good. All the shows on the Gay Woman channel are really good. I watch all of those. And Almost Adults, it's not a show, but it's a movie, and it has the same 2 main characters as Carmilla has, and it's good too, so you should watch all of that if you're looking for queer stuff to watch. You know I'm forgetting things. Orange is the New Black, obviously, duh, gay show. I'm thinking of books. I know, I already said the Pretty Little Liars books. There's this author I love, her name's Ellen Hopkins. Almost every book she has some kind of gay or lesbian character, and I know the book that I'm reading right now, which is called Traffic, it's a sequel to the novel Tricks, but right now there's a trans character, M to F, in the book, and she's not a main character, but she's like a friend to one of the other characters, and yeah, so all of Ellen Hopkins' books have a lot of LGBT representation. Another one is Being Emily, which I am also reading right now. I haven't finished it because, I don't know, it just messes with my brain because it's about this MTF trans girl, and she's like going through transition, the very first stages of her transition and stuff, and it's just bringing up a lot of emotions for me. So it's been really hard for me to try to finish that book because it's so good, and some of the terms are kind of outdated, but it's really good, and I have liked it so far. It's just taking me a while to get through it because I am a very emotional person. I'm trying to think. Well, Grayson Will Grayson by John Green. That has one of the characters, the main characters is gay, and it's a great book. I loved it so much, and yeah. I'm trying to look at my bookshelf right now. It's like huge, but I'm trying to, like, look at all the Hamilton stuff I have. It's actually insane. That whole shelf is full of Hamilton stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of insane. I'm trying to think. Is there any other books? I think this, I haven't read it yet, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this book is about a trans person. I don't remember if it was M to F or F to M. Oh yeah, and then there's another book called The Symptoms of Being Human, which I have not read yet, but I know the main character is genderqueer, which I was so excited about because I have never seen, like, many shows. Like, actually, I have never, besides Couple-ish, I've never seen a show or a book that has had a main character that was non-binary. And I was so excited when I saw that. I was so happy. I had to buy it. And yeah, so I'm so excited. Here's the book that I was talking about, the Ellen Hopkins book, if you wanted to look it up. It's really good, but most of her books, just trigger warning, they have a lot of serious topics. Like, this is about, like, human trafficking and stuff. And so it can get really emotional and triggering and crazy, and I wouldn't recommend it if it's going to trigger you, if those things are going to trigger you. Another good book is Impulse, and I know there's a guy in there who was questioning his sexuality, and and yeah, that book's really good too. But it's in, like, a mental institution and stuff, and it's a very triggering book. It's hard to read if you have, like, depression or anxiety or anything like that. It's a lot, but it's so good. And Ellen Hopkins is such a good writer, and she doesn't write, like, in, like, the normal, like, novel sense. She writes in, like, poems and stuff. But it's a novel that's in poems, and a lot of the time there'll be, like, a different character, and she'll switch the perspective, or she'll have, like, a poem before the perspective starts, and oh my gosh, I just love it. It's so cool. Oh yeah, this is another one, another trans book. It's called Gracefully Grayson. I haven't read it yet. But I just went to Barnes & Noble, like, I don't know if it was, like, a month ago or something, but now that I'm at work, I don't have a lot of time to read. But I went to Barnes & Noble, and I bought, like, 5 books about trans, like, I bought, like, all the books that they had on, all the novels that they had on, that had trans characters in them, because I was so excited. And there was, like, barely any, but yeah, so I bought all the ones that had trans characters in them. I know there's probably another one that I have in here that I'm not sure. I think this one's about a trans character too. Oh yeah, this is about, most of the books that I had that were trans characters were MTF, and I was, like, really hardly looking for an FTM book because obviously FTM. But this one, the main character is not FTM, but the main character's boyfriend is FTM. Or wait. Never mind. MTF. But I just bought, like, I could have swore there was one where there was an FTM character. But I guess not. But yeah, this one, I guess the girlfriend is MTF, and it's, like, basically about how the boyfriend feels about it, because she, like, comes out to him after they've been dating. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember, I haven't read this one yet, but this was in the LGBT section at Barnes & Noble, but I don't know if there was actually, like, an LGBT character in it. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I feel like I have a lot more LGBT books. I'm just not thinking right now. But yeah, those are some good shows and books that I would recommend to you if you're looking for anything with LGBT representation. Mind you, the LGBT section, at least at Barnes & Noble, is very, 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 very small. So a lot of the times, I just stick with fan fiction. And like usually, like, I don't know if you guys have heard of The 100, but that show was my shit until they killed off my bae. Y'all should watch up till season 3. But only till the middle of season 3, only till season 3, episode 7, because Bae's in there. But, you know, stupid CW had to go not give her a happy ending. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah, so I feel like even when there are LGBT characters in shows, they don't get a good ending or a happy ending or a good story, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to give you everything that I can off the top of my head. I'm sure there's many others. Maybe I'll look more up that I know there's more that I watch, and maybe I'll put them in the description if I can find them. If they're not in the description, then I either got lazy because I'm having a really bad day, or I just couldn't find any more. So, alright, I guess I'll see you guys next Wednesday. I'm sorry this video is so long, but I was just trying to give you guys some, especially because it's summer, for your binge watching and binge reading needs, I will give you some LGBT stuff, and yeah. So, have a good day. Bye.